Siitari, and I'm honored to be the April Artist of the Month at the Franciscan Spirituality Center. Ever since I was a little kid, I felt like an artist. I loved to draw when I was little, and my dad worked for IBM, and he'd bring home stacks of computer paper, and I would just draw and draw and draw. I can't remember what exactly, but I remember a lot of underwater scenes, horses, of course, and who knows what else. But when it was time to go to college, I decided to major in art because that's what I like to do. Neither of my parents really got it, I don't think. My dad wanted me to work for IBM as a typewriter repair person. I thought, where would I be now? But I enjoyed it, but when I went to college, abstract expressionism was the big deal, and I didn't quite fit in. I got some criticism from some of the other students and a couple professors that my work was too conventional, too pretty. And when I graduated, I thought, I'm not really an artist, a real artist, whatever that meant. So my last year of college, I went to the technical school to get a graphic art degree because I realized I need to make a living, which my dad had kept saying, how are you going to make a living? And I kind of wondered that too. So it turned out I really enjoyed it, and that was my career for many years. Then, let's see, about 20 years ago, just by chance, my husband and I went out west, and on the way back we stayed in Lansing, Iowa, and I just fell in love with it. We just stayed there for one night, but I cried when we left, and a year later I convinced him to quit his job, and I was already freelancing at that point, so we moved to Lansing, Iowa in a 130-year-old house, and up on the hillside where we could see the Mississippi River going by, and lived there for about 10 years, and it turned out I was able to rent a storefront for $200 a month, and I opened a gallery and then moved across the street and had a coffee shop as well. And I just loved doing that, but the economy crashed in 2008, so we've ended up moving to La Crosse, where I have a wonderful community of supportive artists and friends, and I continue to be just loving the landscape here, the hills, the light, just the beauty. As far as my inspirations, I would say it's those fleeting moments, those things that you might see when you stop. Put your phone down, take a look. There's something to be amazed at. And I found, especially in the natural world, when you stop and really look at something, it's just going to blow your mind. There's so much intricacy and amazing detail. Part of the show that I have are little sky paintings that I did, and that's in response to the challenging, sad, scary times we're in right now. And I find if I look up at the sky, I feel some peace. It's like, okay, that's still there.